Hey guys, Chunky Salsa Vegan here.
Don't forget to take your B12.
Thanks for watching my channel and welcome back. So today I wanted to do a quick recipe video and a little mukbang, I guess we're gonna call it. Basically, I'm gonna answer questions about me so you guys get to know me a little bit better. I've had a couple videos on my channel now and over 200 subscribers on my Instagram. Thank you all to have subscribed to me and followed me. You guys are the best and I love you, and I hope you don't end up hating me. Okay, so I'm going to be making one of my favorite recipes that I've had in a while. It is a fully raw recipe. It's called CHEEZY ZOODLES. Basically, it's going to be spiralized zucchini noodles with a cashew cheese sauce on top, and again, it's fully raw. So no cooking is involved, and especially when it's hot and it's summer out like it is right now, I really love this recipe because it's just not worth it to cook anything at all. And I love that it's raw. It just makes me feel good anyway. So we'll go ahead and get started with actually making it so that way you guys can see how easy it is and what ingredients to use, that hopefully you try it at home, and then we'll get eating because that's all I do. Okay. Okay, so here is my spiralizer. I got this at Walmart for I think $14. I am obsessed with it. It comes with 3 attachments and I really like to use this one. It gives thicker noodles. The other ones are just too small. These are my zucchinis. So I have 4 medium-sized zucchinis. They are all washed and cut. I just cut the tips off of both ends, and we'll go ahead and get started. This setup is kind of crazy, but look how cute these little things are. Look how cute this is. I got these on sale for $5 each, and I have my fruit in them. Usually it's just sprawled out all over the table. I even have more fruit in front of me. I got a lot of food this week, so I'm really excited, but it's super cute. I love it. We'll go ahead and get started. So it's got little suction cuppies at the bottom. I don't know how well that's gonna work on my table. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put these guys in. I feel super official when I'm using this. So for this recipe, I really like to use zucchini noodles instead of cucumber noodles, even though cucumber noodles are actually my favorite. The reason being for that is because zucchini noodles, in my opinion, are a little bit drier. They don't have as much water or liquid as the cucumber noodles do, so I like to use this. I don't want my, cashew cheese to be super watery, so I like to use these instead. Okay, here we have our spiralized zucchini, and it looks amazing. I love zucchini noodles. Cucumber noodles, like I said, are my favorite, but zucchini noodles with this recipe are really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this washed and put away, and then I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. And then we're gonna eat it because it's that simple, everyone. Okay, so to make this cheesy sauce, I have my food processor. You could use your blender. Just make sure it's high powered because I am using raw cashews. This is a 1/4 cup of cashews in here. I'm going to be using some garlic. I have a 1/4 of a white onion. We have some salt, cayenne pepper, black pepper, a whole lemon, and then nutritional yeast and some water to blend. So we'll go ahead and we'll just start adding our stuff in here. I'm gonna put our onions, the cashews, I don't know about you guys, but for garlic, I don't even know how much 1 clove of garlic is. To me, that's like a tablespoon, but I read on here that it's actually only a teaspoon. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. I like a lot of garlic, so feel free to, adjust this recipe as you go. I'm gonna use about a tablespoon, so I'll add this into the food processor. Okay. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add my lemon juice. And again, this is just 1 lemon. Okay, so that was half. We'll go ahead and add our nutritional yeast now. I like nutritional yeast, so I'm gonna add a lot. I just did the spoonful, but more fell in there. I'll just add a little bit more. And please, again, feel free to do less if you prefer it that way. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add some cayenne pepper. I'd like to add it in and then top it with it as well, but personal preference. So I'm just gonna use, that's about 2 teaspoons right there. We'll add a little bit of salt. I'm going to use a teaspoon of salt. Come on, pour. There we go. And then just a little bit of black pepper. That is also a teaspoon of black pepper. So now that I have all my ingredients in, I have just a little bit less than a third a cup of water here. So we'll go ahead and add this in. And let's give this a blend. I forgot to show you guys, I'm going to add some ground turmeric into this as well. Don't forget this because this makes it that really vibrant, bright color, and also turmeric is really good for you. So I'm just adding, that's 2 teaspoons in there. And then we're gonna blend this until completely smooth. Okay, so this is done. The lid is off, and I don't know if you can see, it is super thick, and I love it. So we'll go ahead and just pour this over. Get it all to one side, and we're just gonna pour this over like this. Oh yeah. And with this, a little goes a long way. The first time I ever made this, I used half a cup of cashews and basically just doubled everything, and there was cheese for days. That was too much. So this may not look like a lot, but we'll add this together and we'll stir it, and it's going to be delicious. I'm gonna go clean this up and I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and top this with some cayenne pepper. This is completely optional. I like my food spicy. So I'm just adding a small amount over the top of all the noodles and the sauce, and some parsley. Yum. It just makes everything look so pretty too. I love it so much. So this is the final product. Let's go ahead and taste it. We're gonna blend this a little bit and ignore the fact that I'm using my hands. I'm basically a cave person. Yum. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Let's just take a bite. Oh my gosh. This is so good. It's like, oh my gosh. It's cheesy, it's garlicky, it's spicy. I love it. And I used 4 zucchinis. You can use 3 just to decrease the amount, but I eat a lot. I eat a lot, guys. Challenge me in some food competitions. I will out-eat you. Oh my goodness. Wow. I really wish you guys could try this. You really need to try this at home. Get your ingredients. Sprouts had a sale on cashews this week, so go get some cashews. I just love that all I do is eat on this channel and none of you judge me for it. Thank you for being supportive. But really, all I do all day is eat anyways. But it's this. You guys can't see in front of me, but there's like 4 papayas. There's a bunch of food in front of me, but it's all fruits. It's all really good for you. So I have no regrets. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to know me. So I've been getting some questions recently just about who I am, so I'm going to answer some of them now. Let's get some water, I'm thirsty. So I've been getting asked, what is my name? I legally changed my name to Chunky Salsa. I'm just kidding. My name is Alexis. Where do I live? I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And how long have I been vegan? I have been vegan going on 3 years now. It'll be 3 years in December, yes. And why did I go vegan? So backstory, as a kid, I never really liked to eat meat. I just really didn't like the texture of it. It wasn't anything to do with anything like I was so spiritual and, you know, I knew myself. No, it was just because I didn't like the texture of it. Ever since I was a little kid, I just didn't eat it. I would always go for vegetables or pasta. I would do that instead. So, you know, that was all the way up until I was probably, I can't even remember, like in high school. And then, I don't know, it was a couple years ago, so 3 years ago, that I just, you know, I was watching videos from PETA because I followed them on Facebook, and they just share after share of these horrific, awful videos of animals being tortured, slaughterhouses, and just all over the world. And I kind of just one day was watching it and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I think it was that day I decided I was going to go vegetarian, because I was the ultimate cheese lover. Like, cheese was my entire existence. If I didn't have cheese, I didn't exist. And so I think that lasted for maybe 3 days, and then I made the switch to fully vegan. And it was definitely an adjustment for me, but it was really easy because it wasn't something that I was doing for health reasons. It wasn't something I was doing, you know, it was literally only because I didn't want to contribute to the animal torture and slaughter that was completely unnecessary. And I know I'm being preachy right now, but this is who I am, so please don't unsubscribe. But yeah, it was just really difficult for me to see that and understand that I was contributing to that. So I made the switch and I went vegan, and I will never go back ever, ever, ever in my life. So the next question that I usually get is, where do you work? I actually work at a financial institution as a quality assurance specialist. I won't say where, just because I like having a job. And I've been working there for going on 4 years now. So it's really cool, interesting. The next question I usually get is, are you married? Yes, I am married. I have been married for over a year now. His name is Carlos, and you will probably see him in a little bit of my videos, like my last one with him coming out of the bathroom. He's very supportive of all of this, and, you know, he makes fun of me, but it's okay because I also make fun of me, so this is who we are. That was a lot of talking. I need to eat. I need to eat before I answer any more questions because that is tiresome. Oh my gosh. I just love that this tastes so cheesy. I just want to add on to the why am I vegan kind of just goes into it. I didn't go vegan because I don't like the taste of meat, or the taste of cheese, or the taste of, you know, anything. That was never the reason. Like I said, when I was a kid, I didn't like the texture of it. I thought that was gross. The taste was good. I didn't like the texture. When I was older, before I went vegan, I absolutely could not live without a freaking hot and spicy McChicken from McDonald's because I was obsessed with the taste. So it was never because I thought it tasted bad, or, you know, I just knew it wasn't healthy for me and I didn't want it. It was strictly because of the animals. So if ever there's like recipes you see me do or food that I'm eating and it resembles animal products, just remember it's because I like the taste, but I don't like where it comes from. So you're welcome. Oh my gosh. And I'm like taking the biggest bites. I'm so sorry. I'm not a person. I'm a garbage disposal. I can't stop eating. Send help. This is just so good. Okay, last one, I promise. Mm. Mm. Oh man, that is so good. Okay. So, back to the questions. One of the other questions that I get pretty frequently is, why do you eat so much fruit? I mean, I get it. I eat a crap ton of fruit. So, I am venturing into a raw vegan diet, kind of fruitarianism. I get the majority of my calories from fruit, and I'll tell you why I started doing this. So I actually found Fruit Muscle Fitness on Instagram, and I will link their information in the description. They are amazing. Go check them out. I saw their information on Instagram, and they have a 21-day raw vegan challenge, which was actually the first video I made on this channel. Go watch that if you want more information about the challenge itself. And basically it's just you eating raw foods, for 21 days. And I had been wanting to explore raw veganism for a while before I actually saw their information, but everything that I was looking at recipe-wise was just like vegetables. I didn't really know that there was a fruit side of it where you could get the majority of your calories from fruit. And so, I did it and I became obsessed with it, and I think it's just the most amazing thing, and my body has been so amazing. It's like a well-oiled machine in all actuality. My digestion is 1000% better. I have had digestion problems since I was a child, and oh my gosh, it's so relieving to know that I can actually be a normal person and not have issues with my body that I had previously. And my skin is so much better. I have had acne since I was in high school. It started out very severe and has died down since, becoming vegan. It has gone down pretty, a lot. But after doing the raw foods and a little bit of fruitarianism, it has come down so much. Everything that's on my skin is pretty much just scars from previous acne, and I think that's so amazing. I don't really have any breakouts anymore. It's amazing to me. I can't even, when you're in high school and you have acne, the world is pretty much ending. So to look back and realize, like, just following this path has helped me so much. Like, I should have done it sooner. I wish I would have. And that is why you see 2 giant containers of fruit next to me, and you can't see what's in front of me, but there's more fruit in front of me. And I just love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to just only eating like processed vegan food, because this is something that I really enjoy. It's really easy for me. I just put fruit in my bag and I go to work, and that's it. It's not really much prep work. I just really enjoy it, and I think everyone, if you're able to, try it if you can. But yeah, that's why I eat so much fruit. It's because I'm trying to be a raw vegan. Beyond Burgers really get me, and I can't stop eating them for some reason. So hopefully one day I'll be fully raw, but until then, enjoy my burger posts. What other questions do I get? Let's take a bite before we go into that. I'm trying not to eat this so fast so I'm not a pig in front of you guys. But I mean, like, you're getting to know the real me in this video, so maybe I should just be the real me. I don't know. More. This just looks so pretty too. Like, it's the green with the zucchini and then the yellow from the cheese sauce, and oh my gosh. Okay. One more question and then we will be done. So this I think is hilarious just because of my previous videos, but how many animals do you have is what I get asked. So I have 4 animals and 1 aquatic animal. I have 2 dogs. Their names are Shippo and Chubby. Shippo is 4 years old. Chubby is 6 years old. I have 2 cats. One's name is Gideon. The other's name is Little Dipper. I have no idea how old either of them are because we found them at our old house. Just know that they're both chunky. My aquatic animal, his name is Big Papa. And he is a suckerfish, pleco, common pleco. And he just is in his tank. We used to have other fish, but unfortunately they passed. He's been trucking along for 7 years. I think they live to be about 9 years old. So he's definitely a senior fish. But you know, I love all of my animals the same. I care for all of them the same. My fish is no different to me than my dogs are, and I always talk to him every day. Oh God, I'm weird. It's okay. I love them. I got Shippo as a baby. Chubby came from Carlos's side of the family, so we brought him over when I think he was 2 years old. Yes, and now we all live together. My dogs previously did not like cats. We forced them to like each other, and now my cats love my dogs. My dogs are like, leave me alone, which is whatever. As long as they don't try to kill each other when they're in the same room, that's perfectly fine with me. Do I plan on getting more animals in the future? Absolutely. My actual dream job or my dream retirement would be to run my own animal sanctuary or animal rescue, where I can, you know, take animals from abusive situations, that ones that need rehabilitation. I would love to open up like a shelter and a sanctuary where I can bring in all kinds of animals, not just, you know, cats and dogs, but pigs, goats, sheep, horses, you know, really anything that I can actually manage and care for. I would love to bring them in and just give them a home where they can either be readopted into a forever home, or, you know, they can spend the rest of their days with me, because I would give them never-ending love and support and just cuddles, and that is my dream. So if anyone wants to give me money, it would go to that. Give me money so I can save animals. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is who I am. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment below. Like this video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell icon so that way you can get notified when I have videos. I post every Sunday, if not Monday morning, so just stay tuned for that. Check out my Instagram and follow me there at Chunky Salsa Vegan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, and stay safe out there in this hot weather, and make these zoodles and tell me how you like them. Thanks for watching.